So, this time we have to not open the door. Okay. Yes, I know who you are. And we are going to not hang out. This is weird. Because, like, I want to answer the door, but if I say no and he calls me a dick, I'm gonna feel real bad. But, I mean, I have to in order to go down the Hikikomori route. I told you guys this is how it's supposed to go. Do nothing. Ooh. Just nothing out of that, man. Damn. Yes. So, what do I do then? Yes, go to sleep. Wow, so we go right back to sleep. We don't even wait till nighttime, we just sleep right away. I guess not. You took a short nap. You should get started on chores soon. Okay. You look at your to-do list. Today your chore is to sweep up the house. Do you want to start now? You equipped Mom's broom. The dirtiness of the floor is now more apparent. Oh, I see. So I have to do the entire house? Wow. So, oh man, I hope this doesn't take forever. All right, let me sweep up the entire house. And that's the last one. The floors are finally clean. Yes, they are. Thoughts. You feel a little dizzy. Okay. So we're getting our something to show up here. Excuse me? Don't make those sounds in my ear. Oh, interesting. So normally after we get done the day with Kel, right? We come home and then we have to deal with this, the fear of spiders, because there's a spider at the top of the stairs. So now instead, oh, I already have my knife. That's kind of interesting because before when we came home, we have to come in here and get our knife. Whereas now we have it already. Okay, interesting. So that image that's at the bottom of the stairs there that goes away, that's that's us remembering Mari when she hit the bottom of the stairs. I thought it was just like, you know, long spider legs, but no, that's actually hair and that's Mari. Spider legs aren't like coming out of the stairs and stabbing us this time. Oh, there we go. God dang it. I'm like, oh, I got it, and then I take a step too quick. So, okay, so I think we're just gonna have to go through the something battle, so I'll probably skip until the next new thing that happens. So we have just gotten back to white space after fighting the something spider, right? And I open my menu just really quick, and I see that we can stab ourselves right away. So apparently we can wake up right away back in the real world, which I'm not sure why we should be able to do that, but I guess we are. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should stab myself and see what happens, or if we should save that, because I have a feeling all it's gonna do is just make us wake up in the real world, and then we go to the next day or something like that, right? And what would that do? What would we miss if we stabbed ourselves right now? We would miss getting over our fear of spiders. We would not go to Firefly Forest, we'd not go to Sproutmole Village, we'd not go through Sweetheart's Castle. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we wouldn't get over our fear of spiders, right? So that's kind of interesting. I think we're allowed back in this white space whenever, but I think what's going to happen is we're just going to play the game like normally. There's going to be, like I said, we're going to go through Firefly Forest, we're going to go through Sproutmole Village, we're going to go through Sweetheart's Castle, and then that's going to be it. That's going to end the chapter, and then we're going to wake up back in the real world again, in which case that'll probably be the new content again, which might be just more chores. So I have a feeling it's going to be just this repetitive stuff for quite a while. Which means I have to spend like hours of my time to go through the game again. Just like I did for the first wrap-up video. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's God dang it. Okay, well, anyways, the next clip will probably be me in Kizzy's world again, or Kizzy in Sunny's world again. Yeah, unless there's something new that happens, but I seriously doubt it. Alright, so I've just saved the game, and I figured I might as well go ahead and try and do this stab thing, and just see where it takes us. I mean, we're doing this wrap-up thing anyways, you might as well explore it. We might as well, you know? We'll go and see if it just forwards the game. So, okay, we wake up in the middle of the night this time. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the something mark that's on the ground there. Oh, there's Shadow Dude. Ghost Mari's down there. And wow, I think that's the first time I've seen Ghost Mari disappear without doing her little like twirl thing. Okay. We've seen that before. So I guess if we stab ourselves, it doesn't actually progress the game. Like, we can't do the to-do list. I doubt we'll be able to go outside. Okay. So, I see. So we do actually have to go back to Dreamland and go through the process of... like, you know, getting over our fears, go through Sweetheart's Castle and everything. We can't actually progress the game like this. That's interesting, though. We did get to see a couple of, you know, Ghost Mari. We got to see something. That's cool. Alright, well, back to the grind. Gosh dang it. Now, one thing I have forgotten in the main playthrough is Rococo here. He's the one that does the artwork for us at the cost of a lot of clams. I don't know why, I just completely forgot about him. So, we did get one picture on our main playthrough, which, I mean, he obviously redrew here, but I'm obviously going to go through and get all the paintings now. So, this is the second one that he made. Wow. People with Fruit by the great artist Rococo. That's so much better than the first one. Goodness gracious. Behold my improvement. However, it is plain that I am still a student. I must shake off this novice energy before my next piece. Damn, that's very Japanesey, but yes. I wonder how much clams he's going to ask for the next one. Just so you know, as my skills become more formidable, my commission rates will also increase. The next masterpiece will cost you 10,000 clams. Oh no. If it keeps doubling, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford all of these. And yes, I have 23,000 clams before I've made it to um the deep well. Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. So I think what determines when he gets finished the paintings is just like playtime. If you play the game for a long amount of time, it will like you know how when you save the game, it'll say how long you've played the game. So essentially when that timer goes up past a certain point, I won't disappoint you. Once that timer goes past a certain point, his paintings will be ready. So I'll just have to come back here every now and then and finish that. And yes, by the way, I am level 45 on everyone. I could have kept going to get to level 50, which I might have to do to get more clams at some point. But I've already been to the top of the pyramid in Orange Oasis, and I've gotten like the best skills. I have my happiness build back. I've decided to use Wind Up Throw and OMORI instead of what the other one was. I can't remember what it was. In the main playthrough. But yeah, so I'm just going to quickly go down to the bottom of the stage and then end up back in Sunny's world. So yeah, I'll see you there. Here we are. I'm assuming all we're really going to get to do is just another chore and then go back to sleep right away. So there's not going to be a whole lot that's going on. That's fine. I didn't really expect there to be anything much different in the Hikikomori route. The only time, like, I'll start to get new content once I get to the snow globe area, which will be after I fall asleep again here. Today's chore is to wash the dishes. Okay. So I'm not going to get anyone to show up at my door, huh? Will you wash the dishes? Yes. You roll up your sleeves. What do you want to wash now? Oh my god. You grab the very big bowl. You finish washing the very big bowl. Okay, I'm going to go through this list real quick. I'll be right back. And that should be the last one. You finally finished washing the dishes. The tips of your fingers look like prunes. The dishes are all clean. You should clean yourself too. Maybe it's time for a bath. Oh bro, we're gonna have a bath? Heck yeah. Dishes are squeaky clean. So we're not gonna get someone new knocking on our door, huh? I can't go outside. Okay. Still can't go in there. Okay. So yeah, there's normally a door here. There is nothing here. That's interesting that he would say that. So I'm assuming what Sunny's doing here is that he knows there's actually a room here, but because he wanted to repress the memory of what happened the day of the recital so much that he actually doesn't even acknowledge that there's a doorway here that leads to a room that holds his broken violin in it. That's kind of wild. And even if you like go down here and look at it, he's like, there's nothing here. That's the game being like, okay, we know that you know that there's a room here, but Sunny doesn't want there to be a room there. Do you want to take a bath? Yes. Bro, I wish. I haven't had a bath in so long. I can't take baths because I'm too tall for a bathtub. I would need like a jacuzzi or something. Oh, is this how we get through the fear of drowning? I guess I fell asleep and went in the water. So, in the normal route, you have to go and save Basil in the lake. Whereas here, you fall in the bathtub, and that's how you're going to get out of your fear of drowning. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I guess we're catching up to Ghost Mari or something. Is that what's going on here? Okay. Man, I like the eerie juxtaposition that the soundtrack is giving us right now. She just disappears. Oh man, that face is real creepy. We've seen it before, but it doesn't get any less creepy. Something drags you down. Okay. So before in the background we had like the lake, and now we just have I don't know what that is in the background behind the tentacle stuff. Man, I had something I wanted to say and I forget it already. I hate when that happens. Steady your heartbeat. Don't be afraid. It's not as scary as you think. Oh yeah. I remembered it. You have to keep going. Don't give up, no matter how impossible it seems. So apparently, you know the shadow dude, the ghost Mari image. Apparently that image, OmoCat had used it on their website before this game was even announced. I think it was even before they started working on this game. So they made a drawing of like a shadow dude with an eye, and they kept like they had it pre-designed and they decided to put it in this game and put a story around it, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, like I said, it was on their website for the longest time. It might still be on their website, I'm not sure. I haven't checked it out, but I just think it's pretty cool that it's been around. And considering the way this game works, like the Shadow Dude is called something, right? And yeah, it's just really interesting that you see it all over the place, even outside of this game. It's still around. It really plays to the symbolism and imagery that they put behind that character. So that image, by the way, when we went through the book in the last episode that talked about Sunny falling off a statue because of Spider and went into the water, that image right there was Mari saving him from that situation. And after that is where his three fears were born: fear of heights, the fear of spiders, and the fear of water. Dang, so I guess we were in that bathtub for so long that it became nighttime. Oh my good lord. You have a new message. I think... Yeah, I think we've already seen this. By the way, can you check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep? We'll probably just throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I come pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. So there's more chores for me to do, apparently, and I only did one. Okay, so now all of a sudden there's a door here. Right? There wasn't a door before, and now there is a door. I wonder if it's because it's nighttime that he recognized that there's a door there. Okay, so that might be it for now, which means I have to go through water Mari. Oh, we haven't seen that before. That's kind of cool. Actually we probably didn't see that because during the normal route, you know, Ghost Mari, something sort of like we overcome that something, and the fact that we're doing Hikiko, that's probably why that ended up on the foot of our bed. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I have to go through getting over the fear of water. I have to go through Deep Well, Deeper Well. I have to go through the Jossum stuff. I have to do Humphrey and probably maybe the Abyss. I don't know. The Abyss is an extra area I can go to as well in the Hikikomori route. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do. By the way, in between this clip that you're currently watching and the clip before this one was like 2 days, my time in real life that it took me to get between those two clips. So it's probably gonna take me a couple more days to get to the next one. So, gotta love grinding, man. But I mean, I want to do it. I want to see this new content. So, yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. When going through the normal route, when we come up to the dock here, it's Mari that's waiting. Well, it's Ghost Mari that's waiting for us here, and instead we have Kel waiting for us here, which is interesting. The playground was still empty, like it was before. The only thing there was the floating mirror that we could play hide and seek with. The fog was still in the vast forest, so I came up here, and it's Kel instead of Mari. So we'll see what happens here. Hey, Omori, there you are. Where have you been, buddy? While you were gone, everyone got tricked into signing contracts. Okay, so this is what Kel says just outside of Jossam's place at the end of the endless highway, right? But instead, Kel's doing it here. That's kind of interesting. So we all have jobs now. Sniff. We're growing up so fast. My job is to point people to the last resort. That's where I work. Yeah, that's what that place is called. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's kind of sort of close by. Okay, or maybe it isn't. Come on, I'll show you. It's just across the water. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Is Kel gonna help us get over our fear of water, I wonder? Don't be scared, Omori. I'm here for you. That's kind of sweet. Kel's my homie, you know? You are no longer afraid of drowning. What a guy. Thanks, pal. So, I wonder if the lighthouse is gonna be here or not. Because the lighthouse, we could only visit the lighthouse when Mari was following us, right? And now, oh, the lighthouse is gone. So we could only visit that lighthouse the one time. Plus, we're not gonna get the scene of like the maze walkway in the clouds. Wow, that's really interesting. And we have Kel and her team right away. Okay. I'm gonna go just a little bit longer here. Actually, I don't think anything different's gonna happen. So, I guess it's a little further than I thought. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end up at the last resort. It's gonna be really interesting fighting Jossam at level 45 and having my happiness build done. Oh man, and Pluto for that matter. Plus an M key. I guess before I finish this clip off, I can show you what the Hangman game is looking like. Because like I said, I'm collecting every single key this time around. 5 keys left. So M is a key that we need. So yeah, we have a little figure beginning to form here on the Hangman game. So yeah. These holes in the ground, by the way, they are predetermined. All of the correct keys, except for like the first 2 that you collect, will create a hole in the ground, which upon interacting with it, will give you a scene. And if you tag out to another character, I can't for some reason right now. If I tag to Kel, the hole would disappear, but if I tag back to Omori, it would reappear. So yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so here's something new that I get to do. The first time around, when we ended up in here, as you collect the correct keys and you end up in the holes, this one in particular, you get to choose between 2 tapes. And I think the first time around we picked the basil tape, so this time we're going to see what the Omori tape is. Ooh, what's it gonna be? It's Sunny playing piano. And he had a dead fish stare at him. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Anyways, see you in the next clip. Alright, so another Rococo painting is done here. La Fiesta de Cuatro. I probably butchered that. All is great, artists say. Realism is boring. Oh, as all great artists say, realism. Dude, this is my most expressive piece yet. Can you feel my expression? Sure. Please don't be really expensive. I still haven't recovered since the last painting. Well, are you happy with my masterpiece? Just so you know, as my skills become... Okay, yes, you say the same thing every time. 15,000. Jesus. So... God damn. So this will be 15,000. I'm guessing this will be 20,000, and hopefully this will be 25, but it might be 30. 15, 20, 30. Which means I need to get 65k. Oh my god, this is... Although luckily we did get an item, which I might as well just put on hero now, since clam coin. Increases clams earned in battle. Yeah, that'll help a lot. So I might as well use it. Anyways, back to the grind. So this is the area that I was at one of the episodes that I didn't talk over because I was exploring this area in between episodes. And in the video, I just I entered the safe, did the thing, sacrificed the mole, went to the other place. But apparently, there's some enemies that you can fight here if you end up sacrificing other these animals. Like the cat, I think we might have a fight with. Do you want to sacrifice a stray cat? Yes. Oh, okay. What on earth? Hush puppy. What on earth? So that it made my screen black. Or very dark. Okay, let's just fight this thing really quick. It's spooky for no reason at all. Shh. Okay. Oh, there's... we have to fight another one right away? Alright. So apparently you can sacrifice literally everything on the table, and then you can go to the other place to get some enemies. So far there's been a couple of enemies that I haven't... Or that I fought that are new, that I didn't get to fight in the main playthrough, and that I've, fought off screen. Like for example, in the pyramid, there's a new bunny called the Sprout Bunny that I fought that obviously you guys didn't get to see. There's gonna be a couple of enemies. Like I said, I want to go through the entire Fofax journal and then unlock everything and then go through. Like, for example, the Cupcake Bunny, we didn't have in the other playthrough because I didn't fight it for whatever reason. And obviously you guys didn't see me fight it this time. I just fought it off screen. So most of the enemies, like the newer enemies on here, I'm probably not going to end up... here we go, the Sprout Bunny. I'm not going to go through until we've actually completed the whole journal. And yeah. Anyways, let's get back to sacrificing things here. So there are... Do we have to get rid of all of them? Okay, I guess I'll be right back. That should be the last... Oh ho! Okay, so that was it, I guess. Let's do the Forest Bunny now. And it turned it into a Cupcake Bunny. Okay, well. Now you get to see me fight the Cupcake Bunny. Just really quickly. Why is this game so loud? I don't get it. The struggles, man. Okay, so that wasn't a new enemy. But since you guys didn't see me fight it, I just kept it in. Okay. We got this like robot here. Robot oven. Han 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 Han. Okay, is this a boss? Nefarious chip. Okay. Let's do this. Power hit, annoy. If the game is a little bit loud, I do apologize. It's not supposed to be loud. I don't know why it's doing that. Although in my recording software, it seems to be fine. I don't... This game, man, I tell you. Okay, so you did no damage to us at all. Yeah, do this. I'm just gonna set up a quick final strike KO here. By the way, as of skills, I realized that perhaps having stare on OMORI is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing. With the angry mock combo that you get off right off the bat, the enemy is already at the lowest attack that they can get at. So stare can't really do anything for lowering attack. And OMORI can lower defense. Obviously stare would... It doesn't lower it as low as it can go, so stare would finish that off. And stare also lowers speed, but speed isn't really an issue. So really all we're getting is one extra tier of lower defense for 45 juice when I could really just have OMORI use power hit again. So I think I'm gonna trade out stare for something else at some point. And then beat down and tickle. Tickle guarantees the crit from the final strike, I think. I think it does. Yeah, there it is. Mamma mia! Is it getting hot in here? No? Or it's getting hot in here. Oh, yeah, these are all crits too, which is just magnificent. Molto triste. Alright, 1500 experience, nice. Yeah, as you can see, we're 4 levels off of max. So... Oh, okay. Let me fix the skill really quick. From stare to... We could do hack away. Exploit would be kind of good too. I think I'm gonna do shun. Well, should I do shun? Lucky Slice isn't really that big of a deal because we have Final Strike. I don't even know what to do. Maybe Exploit? Let's do Exploit. Why not? Because there's some bosses, like normally I like to set up Angry. Obviously I'm going to be fighting the two twins here pretty soon. And they like to make themselves sad, so... Is this another nefarious chip? Because if so, I might have to skip this. Oh, Papa Chip comes with good tidings for you. Sign of goodwill, Papa Chip will give you something Papa Chip knows you will enjoy. Gave us bread. Okay. Sacrificed cookies and got some bread. I'm Papa Chip, okay. Yeah, so the enemies, they like to, like, I obviously would prefer them to be angry because then I get the strength bonus of being happy. But some enemies like to make themselves other stats, so being able to just use Exploit instead of Final Strike, I guess, would be pretty good for that. Okay, this is an AoE sort of scenario here. Living bread, these enemies. So I think Living Bread, the Hush Puppy, and the Nefarious Chip were the 3 enemies that we're supposed to fight here. Obviously I'll sacrifice the rest of it, and then we'll see what happens. I have completed So far, I've completed the entirety of Last Resort. So right now, I need to make my way towards Humphrey and do the Humphrey part of the overworld. I just realized all of our eyes are really tiny on our characters. What the heck happened there? Sacrifice spaghetti. Oh yeah, so I just need to go do Humphrey, and then I think I should be good to actually start doing new content after that. Okay, so these are new enemies too. Copy pasta. Alright. Another AoE scenario coming up. So yeah, I have to complete all of Humphrey, and then I think we get into new content, so I'll finally start to be able to record in more than just little tiny chunks, which will be pretty sweet. Finally. I believe, I'm not sure if immediately after Humphrey we have to go back to the real world and then come back to Dreamland, or if we have to, right after dealing with Humphrey, we get to go to the Abyss and other stuff. Oh, they made more enemies, god dang it. Okay, I think I know how to fight these guys. I think I know what I have to do. Wind up throw, baby. That'll do so much damage. Because wind up throw does... It says it does less damage the less enemies there are, so I can assume that if there's tons of enemies, it does lots of damage. At least I hope it's like that. Actually, what a waste. This won't do any damage at all. Regular attack. Alright, so that was alright. I'm like low on juice. I need more. I think, do we get a heal before we fight the twins? I sure hope so. Sacrifice this loaf and see what happens. Oh, more enemies. Sesame, slice, and sourdough. Okay, so they're all different emotions too. Let's just do AoE stuff again. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new content because I've been, for the past like 4 days, I've been playing this game. And like just getting little clips of new stuff here and there. I haven't actually hit the new stuff from the Hikikomori route yet. Technically everything I've seen so far, except for like a couple of bits, have all been stuff I could have seen when I played the game normally. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, so I guess the next clip should be... Actually, I think the next clip is going to be me fighting another boss at some point. And then after that, hopefully it'll be new content. So, yeah. This is the place. You know the place. This is the place. We entered it and there was nothing in here the last time we entered here. So that shady mole that's at the Last Resort, the one who's like, oh yeah, so clams are gonna go out of style, so trade me all your clams and I'll give you clems, right? So I ended up doing that. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, we do have clems here. Currency of the future. So I traded away like 36,000 clams for some clems, which apparently only got one of. And this is where he ends up going afterwards, and we get to get our money back, hopefully. Eek! Alright, and this is the boss fight I was talking about. Oh, we got cool battle music going on here. So I'm just gonna get it set up again and fight this guy, and... Apparently he has the capability of throwing dynamite at us in this fight, which is interesting to say the least. But apparently it'll deal damage to himself as well, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't just... I'm not going to use any of my... Actually, I will do this though. There's no reason to waste any juice. He's going down real easy. Yeah. He also has the capability of throwing the bed at us. You know how back in the Sprout Mole Village, we get a BED and we give it to him? Apparently he can throw that at us, but clearly he didn't. Found your stolen clams, so now we're back. Sweet, that's it. Apparently that's supposed to be like a boss fight. We just annihilated him, so... Yeah, anyways, I don't have anything else planned until new content, so yeah. Ah, I see. So last time we played through Deepwell, we came across this little coral tree, and Dark Basil is sitting on the swing here. Apparently this coral tree will talk to us. And apparently he will also explain Mumble's gibberish. Maybe have to be Omori. A long time has passed since you have ventured this far. Deep layers of this world open up as the dreamer grows more desperate. Even imagination is limited. You have questions that I can answer, answers that you have forgotten. I will lay them out for you. If you are curious, you will choose. So we could talk about Basil, White Space, or the Big Yellow Cat. I'm going to talk about this first because we might not be able to explore all the options. Because it kind of makes me, the way he's talking makes me seem we can only pick one. The Big Yellow Cat, by the way, is, I believe it's that guy in Humphrey in the, like, test tube that breaks out and chases us down and destroys us. You know, as he does. So I'm gonna get more information on that, because that was kind of random, and then he died by a hot dog. You would like to know more about the Big Yellow Cat. Before this world was created, there existed three great creatures. The oldest, the wisest, and the favorite. The oldest is alive, but not the same as he once was. Age has removed his conscience, and he has evolved into a parasite within himself. He lives here, just beyond this cavern. The wisest, against her reason, committed an act that opposed the dreamer's will. It is an act that is not even known to me. As a result, she was stripped of her wisdom and banished to isolation, a special prison somewhere deep, deep down. Oh, I wonder if that, is talking about what's going to happen in the Abyss. 'Cause we haven't visited the Abyss yet, but that might be what it's talking about. So I wonder what the first one he was talking about then, the one that's still alive. That must be Humphrey. That has to be Humphrey, right? The last and favorite, the Big Yellow Cat, was chosen to watch over the dreamer's most precious room. He remains the dreamer's favorite even to this day, watching diligently, waiting for something to happen. Is there anything else you'd like to... Okay, that's kind of... Okay, let's talk about this then. You'd like to know more about your lost friend. The friend you have lost is not in this world. The day he was removed, he was reborn elsewhere. He is special to you. A string of fate ties you two together. He cannot leave that place alone. To retrieve him, you will have to remove yourself as well, but in a way that is natural for this world. For headspace. Okay, this journey is nearing its end. You already know what you have to do, dreamer. Okay. So, I guess they're talking about how Basil has been a part of Black Space? I'm not sure. Because it said that he's removed from Headspace altogether, and that OMORI has to be removed from Headspace. God, that's tough to think about. I guess that's kind of Sunny, the main character, sort of... Because what he did by creating OMORI is that he removed himself from his own memory and put OMORI as his stand-in, right? And OMORI sort of keeps everything trapped. Like, it keeps Sunny from being able to grow past what had happened to him, right? So, eventually, as we figured out in the good ending, we confront OMORI and we... Do we beat him? Yeah, I think we beat him, and that causes us to be able to finally confront the past and, like, own up to what had happened, like accept it and take responsibility and sort of begin to grow. So I'm curious as to what caused Basil to be removed from the headspace too. Because, yeah, no, that's a little confusing. That's interesting though. You like to know more about white space. I believe... Who talks about white space? I believe Daddy Longlegs talked about white space. Right. I think, yeah, in the first episode of the wrap-up, we visit Daddy Longlegs. I'm trying to think if that, the Outback guy talks about it too. I can't remember. To be in white space is to be nothing. White space is emptiness, a home without warmth, a place to survive but not live. Even still, your conscience cannot be erased. It will always find a way in. Even in white space, it will take the form, and if no one wills it, something will be formed to subdue it. A hanging black light bulb, the repression of an idea. Really? So is that what it represents, that light bulb? Yes, perhaps it is time to admit that you are human, Dreamer. Okay. So finally we get to figure out what that light bulb means. Because it's a black one, right? I guess it's him purposely trying not to think about... There's a challenge that will aid you greatly in this world. It is simple, without thought, and if you succeed, I will be gone as well. I offer you this sacrifice. Will you accept this opportunity? Sure. I understand. Stand very still, Dreamer. Really? Oh, what? What? Oh man. That looks like Kizzy's head. That doesn't look like Omori, that looks like Kizzy. A red juicy apple hangs from this tree. Would you like to eat the apple? What? Ooh, I don't like that sound effect. Ooh, I don't like that. I really don't like that sound effect. Omori gained 50 heart. Omori gained 50 juice. 10 attack, 10 defense, 10 speed. Oh my god. So Omori just became super powered. Holy crap. A branch of coral. It is not alive. Oh my god. Oh, look at our stats. Holy crap. We just became super powered. What the? Oh, I think Aubrey still has more attack than us. Yeah, Aubrey still has more attack than us, though, which is kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him again. Defense is 80, so if I click on you... 86, so he has the most defense now, too. And the most natural speed. The reason why he has 11 luck instead of 10, by the way, is because I gave him mush as well, so... Wow, that's crazy. So our final strike will be doing damage now. Interesting. I didn't know that we could miss that. Huh. Well, now we know a little bit more about stuff. Starting to close in on some of the questions of the main game that we missed, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, so see you in the next clip. Okay, so Rococo's done making another painting here. Ooh, I really like that one. Omori's Unusual Escapades by the great artist Rococo. My mouse is on screen, of course it is. What, are you surprised? What are you saying, huh? Can an artist change styles? I mean, it's really good. I like that one a lot. Can I look at it again? It'll do the thing again. Okay. I would like to just get, you know, just the picture of that and make it a thumbnail, but Okay, what's your next one gonna be? Well, are you happy with my masterpiece? Just so you know, as my skills... Okay, yes, 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 yes. 2,500? That's way more than I thought. I thought it was only gonna be at 2K. Oh no. Okay. Obviously we have tons of clams, and it's purely because I've had Hero holding that clam coin this whole time. Getting me tons of extra clams, but goodness gracious. So this one's 2,500. If this one's 50,000, 2,500, I mean 25K. If this one's 50,000, I'm gonna be real sad. I should have enough clams for that by the time I'm done with Humphrey. But that's still so much. Oh my god. Alright. Yes, I know you won't disappoint us. So, apparently, what's left for me to do is just play through the game like normal. I gotta go to black space like I did before after collecting all the keys. So that means I need to collect all of the good keys, which obviously we'll get after we're done Humphrey. I just need the W and the T. Ooh. As you can see, our Hangman game is coming along too. So once we get the W and the T, then we'll only need like 5 more letters, and then our Hangman game is done, which is pretty good. But yeah, I actually have to go to black space. I have to do all the stuff in the doors. So remember the first time that we went to black space, we were going through doors, we were collecting keys, and then a red door showed up when we entered it. So that'll most likely be the next clip, if it's not another Rococo clip, will be me going through the doors that we didn't go through before. So that we could just see what those are like, and then we'll go through the red door. And then once we're done with black space, we will end up as Sunny, and that's when things will be different. Which is, like, it'll be after a fight, I think. And then we'll end up next to Basil. Or something like that. I will have to see if, because there's a fight that'll happen, I'll have to see if we have to do the same fight again or not. Like, if we've done the fight before in the main playthrough, then I'll probably just skip that, and then I'll just have it be Sunny right away, so. Yeah, the next clip will probably be a Rococo clip. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a boss in Humphrey that we didn't get to the first time around, so that'll actually probably be the next clip. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer. I think the next episode of this wrap-up series will be us doing the snow globe, finally. Finally doing the snow globe. And then the episode after that will probably be wrapping up snow globe and doing Abyss and whatnot. And then probably the episode after that will just be tying up loose ends. And then that'll be it. And then there'll be the surprise video after all that. So, man, we're getting there, slowly but surely. And so here we are at the boss that I told you I would come to. So, this is the robot, sweetheart, that Molly made inside of Humphrey. The first time that we came here during the main playthrough, we just saw the robot. Sweetheart was like, nope, don't like it. She left, and the robot just kind of flew away. So apparently, if you came back to these teleport rooms, the robot's here, and we can end up fighting it. So supposedly, it's an easy fight. Watch it, everyone. It's that robot. She's a killing machine. I'm not gonna read that. Stay away from us, robot. We have to stop it before it kills somebody. You're going down, killer robot. Alright, sweet. So, again, apparently this fight is really... I like this music. That's amazing. Yeah, this fight's really easy, apparently. Which I've said like 4 times. But the other 2 creations, like the Frankenstein one that I think Marina makes, and then the other one that's made of jelly or whatever, we could fight those 2 as bosses. Only during the Hikikomori run can we fight those ones though, and we'll have to come back there later on, which you'll see once I start playing through the snow globe section. Okay, so we did all that, and you didn't really... I I mean, he took a decent amount of damage. Let's just do this, I think. Maybe tickle. That'll be easy, yeah. By the way, apparently, the side quest where we got all the ghosts to go to that party, after we do that little dance thing and complete the quest, if you talk to the ghosts, they'll give you items, and the top hat ghost gives us a top hat item, which I've equipped to Kel now, that gives us like 15 heart, 13 defense, and 13 luck, which is like, it's a lot better than it seems. And there you go, fight over. Like I said, apparently get a achievement for that. Phew, that was a close one. It's a good thing no one was hurt, or even worse, killed. Alright, and that's it. Oh, goodness. So, I guess the next thing would be checking on Rococo once I'm done Humphrey. Okay, so we're back at Rococo's place here. He's made his next piece of art, so he has one more to go. Hopefully we can afford the painting. Man, that is really good. I like this one too. The Final Revelation by the great artist Rococo. I won't lie to you, I struggled with this one, but I think it turned out half decent. My next work will be better. That's really well done. Like here's the thing. The people at OMOCAT had to draw this themselves. Like, it's really well done. Their talent there is actually pretty good. I'm actually really curious what the last one's gonna look like. But the thing is I'm done with Humphrey. The only thing I have to do now is collect the last 2 keys, which I left back at Deeper Well, and then go do Shadow Realm, and then go do Black Space. But the thing is that apparently, when I go through Black Space this time, it'll like rewrite. Or I shouldn't say rewrite, it'll like reverse time back to basically back to the prologue, because the Hikikomori route does that, which we'll see when we get to it. God, what am I doing here? Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I should save. I think that would be a good idea, is to save. Like, obviously I'll get him to do his last piece, and then I'll do a save slot, and then when I go and save after I finish going through Black Space, I'll do a different save slot. That way I can come back here if I have to, like, if my progress with Rococo gets erased. Well, are you happy with my masterpiece? Just so you know, okay, yeah, yes, I don't know why I forget every time. See, I knew it! I knew it'd be 50,000, holy crap. I'm lucky that I gained a bunch of clams from fighting those slime witches. Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen when we finish this last one. That'll be cool. It's interesting to see how far we've come. You went from just like a little kindergarten drawing to like sketches to like ancient art to modern art. I guess, yeah. That's interesting. Alright, well, I guess the next clip will be once I finish with Black Space. So today I'm going to be doing something awful. We didn't do this in the main playthrough. I mean, I have to. Do I have to? Do I really have to? God. Oh boy, I'm gonna close my eyes, okay? Miwo stares at you. She tilts her head out of curiosity. Her eyes widen. She wants to go now. Why are you doing this to me, game? I don't like this. Miwo stares at. She struggles to break free. Her eyes are filled with desperation. tries to scream, but there's no sound. Is it gonna just keep doing that? She does not know what is happening. You cut open me, whoa. Oh. Oh, poor cat. Okay, let's get out of here so I don't have to stop. Oh, I don't want to look at that anymore. Oh, I feel like a terrible person. God. Why put this in your game, developers? Why? Oh my god, dude. Okay. So there is a couple of doors that I missed. A few doors that I missed on the main playthrough. Um, I still have to like catch up. So I think there's only one more door that I have to go through that we've seen before that I'm gonna have to skip, and then all the doors after that will be new, and that's when like I'll resume from there. So okay, so I've made it back to having the red door. There's a couple doors here that we didn't go through in the main playthrough that I missed, so this will be all new content from here. So I'll go through these doors, and then there's like a fight that I have to go through that I think we've seen before. And then after we're done with that, there'll be new content after that, and then it'll be a bit of a wrap up, sort of, and then we'll end up back in Kizzy's world. And I think I'll end the episode there, and then we can explore stuff like the Abyss and the Snow Globe Mountain and stuff like that in the next episode. This place is real rainy. Okay, what do you have to say here, Dark Basil? I miss you, Sonny. You were always someone I could depend on to listen. So, if I had gone here in the main playthrough, that would say I miss you, Kizzy. So, I'm just gonna keep saying Sonny because that is the main character's name. My problems, my hopes, my dreams. You know them all. So, if you're still here, please let my words reach you one more time. I see. What's this? A single daisy. Alright then. So this fight that I've been talking about, by the way, it's the fight against Basil. So what happened in the main playthrough is that we went through the red door, and then we went to like some kind of church. Where's the red hand? That Basil was on. And we woke up in Kizzy's world, and then we went to Basil's house, and then we confronted Basil, and I think we fought him there. Whereas here, I think we just fight Basil. Point is, I think we just fight Basil again, because we're in the Hikikomori route. Maybe I should just like keep recording until I get to that point. I don't know. The point is that the fight's the same as fighting Basil. Oh my. These characters don't have faces on them. Also, are they... Yeah. Are they linked? Are their bodies halfway in the ground there too? Okay. Alright then, that's I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to this stuff. It's odd. Apparently there's no real point in going through all of these doors. Once you get the red door, then you could just go through it and that's it. But, you know, I just want to check this stuff out. It's the bizarre stuff, you know? The developers put it in the game, so might as well check it out. Here's a BED. You took a nice nap. Alright, I don't know what the purpose of that was. Seems kind of odd. A light pole. I like the clouds in the background. Oh, Omori, is it really you? How did you find me? Are Kel, Aubrey, and Hero here too? I miss you all so much. There's a full moon out there. I'm glad the treehouse is still standing. Everyone worked really hard to make it together. Let's go home, Omori. To the treehouse? Is the treehouse our home now? Oh boy. Cat. Cat. Toy. Book. Game. Toy. TV. Game. Toast. Summer. Date. So it said cat first, and then it said summer, and then date. Friend. Gone. Toast. Fun. Kel. Heavy. Gone. Cookies. Cards. Fun. Okay. Block. Cook. So, I believe what's going on here is it's Kizzy's mind trying to remember the treehouse. He hasn't been in the treehouse for so long that he can't remember what the inside of the treehouse is like. He can remember like very sharp things like the cat calendar and the toaster and some toys and whatnot. But he obviously can't remember it enough. I mean, that has to be what's going on there. Although I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in there though, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe I go back down here. Oh. Elevator doors from nowhere. An elevator? I wonder where it leads to. Maybe it can take us back home. Oh, I got the key. Well, where do you want to go? Otherworld, Vast Forest, Sprutmole Village, or Deepwell? Let us go to Otherworld. I'm not sure it matters, but we'll go. I guess we have to wait forever. Alright, well, where's Kel's whistling when you need it? Actually, while we're in here, can I share something with you, Omori? Why didn't you say anything then? You had your chance, man. You had your chance, Basil. Wait, we're right back where we started. Hold on, Omori. I think I'm stuck. Can you help me out? Oh, God. Dude. Why? G uh, Omori. Oh my goodness. How do what, I just leave? Okay, here's a hand. I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that even a little bit. Man, that made my neck feel weird, you know? Like the very top of my spine felt that. Ooh, I hate that. Knowing the context of what happens later on, I hate that a lot. Back then, I wanted to save what was left. Even after everything, you left me, Sonny. I waited so long for you to come back. Even seeing you now, it's hard to think straight. I can feel my heart hurting, and I want to cover my face and hide. There's so many things I want to say to you, but the words won't come out. I waited so long for you to come back, Sonny, but You never did. I see. I think he's talking about like the real me. Empty fishbowl. I just squished that bug. So, obviously, like when our sister died, it changed who we were, like as a person. And Basil wanted like our old self to come back, but obviously, you know, emotionally it was too late. So that is the image of Mari at the bottom of the stairs. I see. Where's that? I need... Okay, maybe I go over here. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Yeah. I mean, going through something like that, like obviously it was an accident. Well, I sure hope it was an accident. They were arguing probably about the recital, and then Sonny obviously got fed up with it. Pushed his sister down the stairs. That would change anybody, I feel like. Going back is not an easy thing after that. Omori. Psst. Omori, I'm right here. Ta-da! Surprised to see me. I've been hiding out in this stump since I got here. I'm not the best at defending myself, but I think I'm pretty good at surviving at least. Anyway, I knew you'd come and save me, Omori, and I'm sure we will be able to make it out of this place now that you're here. This place seems a little dangerous, but I trust you. Alright. Can I go in the stump? No. That would make sense why this is open back here then. Hey, Omori, you're acting kind of cold. Did I do something wrong? Oh, that's kinda... Sorry, buddy, I'm just a husk of myself. That's what's going on. Omori, I don't like this place at all. It doesn't feel very safe here. But at least we have each other. Haha. Actually, there's something that's been really bothering me. Would you care to hear me out? Yeah, I mean, you gotta say it. That's the thing. That's the thing, Basil. You gotta just say it, man. And his head is gone. Of course it is. The last time he tried to do this, his head's got cut off in an elevator. I guess that's just like his mind exploding, because he's like incapable of saying what he wants to say. So his mind just breaks. Do you want to be asleep or awake? There are only two options. Well, there's always another, but... Sleep or awake? I see. And the other option is to die. Probably. I mean, that might be what they're trying to imply with that. So I think there's one more door. And then after that, we'll figure out if there's any more. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh, I think this is my least favorite room. Ooh, I hate that. What's this? Oh, broken mirror. That's never a good sign. Ooh, I hate this soundtrack too. Okay, I think that's it. Fairly tame overall, I think. Alright, let's just double check. Oh, there is another door. There's a couple more. Okay. We continue forth. Okay. This room's pretty tame overall. Unless, of course, you're one of those people that don't like alarm clocks and get triggered whenever they hear it. Where's Mr. Red Hand? This room loops in on itself, like, immediately. Oh, here we go. Wait, what's that in the light there? Oh, I guess that's the ringing alarm. I wonder if you're actually able to make it there. If you could like bait all the hands to follow you, and then you do a little loop-de-loop. Do a little 1-2 uniflu, you know what I mean? Oh my. Mari is here. Mari looks pretty dead right there. I don't know about that. Aubrey is here. I don't like that. Their like bodies are halfway in the ground again. Kel is here, and then I guess that's Hero over there. Oh, that's Basil there. Basil is here. Huh. Okay, that was a fairly quick one. Alright, let's check to see. Are there any more doors left? Looks like a no. Looks like I might have gotten them all. Alright then, well that was definitely something. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the boss fight now. Where I end up fighting Basil, I think. We fight like the version of Basil where there's like something, his something is like swallowing him or something like that. It's a Basil fight, and then afterwards it's something new, and that's where I'll pick up from. Okay, so this ended up being a little bit different than I thought. So it's like I said, this fight is very similar to when in our main playthrough we would have woken up at this point and we went to Basil's house in Sunny's world, right? But instead we're still in our dreamland and we're playing as Sunny right now and we're fighting Basil here. There was a little bit of extra dialogue that didn't happen the first time around that happened this time around, but it wasn't really anything special. So Sunny, I am gonna show this fight though. It's different enough. If you won't face the truth, then face me. He's trying to prevent us from doing the same cycle of finding out the truth of what happened and then burying it again, which is what the Hikikomori route is all about, is us finding out the truth and then burying it. Whereas in our like happy ending, we don't bury it. Face the suffering you've caused for the people you love, the pain of knowing what you've lost, and the hatred of yourself for being too cowardly to change anything about it. So this is kind of interesting because this is Shadow Basil like trying to get Sunny to confront his demons. Let those feelings devour you here until your insides rot. And then he says something like that. Yeah, so this fight is a little bit different. It's a scripted fight. We essentially just use our skills and then that's it. You try to calm down, but your lungs fought to breathe. Sunny, all those times I reached out to you, why didn't you answer? You tried to focus, but nausea overwhelmed you. You promised me that we'd face this together, but you left me all alone. Oh, I see. So that was Basil something. That he covered for OMORI, and that they were going to be friends forever, but obviously we broke that. We didn't interact with him. You tried to persist, but you couldn't hold steady. If we can't face it together, at least we can be together here. Sunny, I'll trap you down here with me forever. It's getting darker, and all you see is just his little eyeballs. That soundtrack, by the way, it's played a few times in the game, but this soundtrack always reminds me of Corpse Party, because Corpse Party has a similar, like, track that has this sound in it. screen's all, like, wobbly now. Oh, there's some stairs here. And some hands that I just stood on. Oh, more stairs. I guess I'm crawling, is that what's going on here? Very slowly crawling. I'm not exactly sure why I'm going up. I just am. Oh! Yeah, normally we come here, like, prepared to fight Omori, right? Okay. So you've chosen to live that way. I wonder, can you really call that living? So I see. I think this form of Basil, Shadow Basil, is trying to get Sunny to change his ways, to like get better, to face what happened. But what Sunny does in the Hikikomori route anyway, is he just chooses to forget himself instead and just let Omori take over. I guess that's what's happening here. Leave me here. There's no hope left for me. And Basil's being left behind now. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm glad that we know the context of the true ending in order to understand this, because they would just be super confusing. Omori, Omori, wake up. He's saying Omori. There's light coming from the ceiling. Do you think it's a way out? Omori, you're so heavy. Come on. Up the stairs you go. I see. Omori? Phew, thank goodness you're awake. Are you hurt at all? I was trying to pull you towards this white light at the top of the staircase. I get a really nice and warm feeling from it. Let's go up together. Sure. So, we won't see this in this episode, but next episode we're gonna get something that'll give a little bit of context to these red hands. We already know that Amori's like special skill, because we fought him right as Sunny at the end of the good at of the happy ending. Omori uses red hands as his like ultimate skill. It allows him to do like manipulate stuff, and that's kind of what's going on here. He's manipulating these red hands to help Basil and himself climb higher into wherever this is that we're going. We're going through all the door backgrounds, it seems like. Yeah, we're like going through all the background, like all the rooms with the doors, but there's nothing in them but these red hands. Hmm. But yeah, so these red hands is like Amori's special skill. It allows him to manipulate like the area that's around him. So, I mean, like, you remember even back in the first episode when we're in white space playing as Omori, those hands are around us, remember? I don't know why the music decided to get so loud all of a sudden. Oh, okay, so we ended up back in the in neighbor's room. That's what the space underneath the tree trunk is called, by the way. It's called neighbor's room. To go to sleep, I guess. That's kind of Who wants a group hug? Always be there to protect you, little brother. Snore. Of course, Kel is snoring. We can rest now, Mori. All our friends are here. Mari's picnic basket. Would you like to save? Not yet. Let's go on an adventure, Mori. Just the two of us. Aubrey really wants to go with a Mori on an adventure. Yeah, so you saw in the save there, it said neighbor's bedroom. So can I go to sleep? I guess so. Or can I not confront the cat? I don't know. I don't know, let's just go to sleep. One day left. Alright. Sweet. Oh yeah. And now guess what? We get this, I think this shadow person follows us now. You have a new message. Hey Sonny, it's Mommy. Tomorrow is the big day. The movers will be here first thing tomorrow morning. I gave them the keys, so don't freak out if you see them. Remember to finish organizing your things today. I'll be picking you up in my car out front. Just come outside when you're ready. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bzz. So, this something, Sonny's something, the representation of his guilt is going to follow us throughout the house, I think. Today your chore is to organize your old belongings. Do you want to start now? No, not right now. Yeah, it'll follow us through the rooms that we go to. Alright, so the chores is basically just me moving boxes throughout the house. It's going to take a really long time, so I'm just going to do it off screen. And that's going to be it for this episode. What what a mess this episode was, let me tell you. I started recording, like, the first clip of this episode. I recorded it... when did I record it? Like, a week ago? Almost a week ago? Like, 5 days ago? 5 days ago, and I played through all of this. Good lord. This was quite the grind, let me tell you. I mean, it's basically just replaying a whole bunch of stuff I already did. I went to Orange Oasis and went to the top of the pyramid, and I did every side quest because side quests can give you really good items, so I just decided to do them. Yeah, I mean, and like I can only play this every like a couple hours a day. And there was like a couple days where I just didn't feel like playing at all. So, I don't know. It's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would. I really did not expect this game to take so long to get to where I am now, but luckily from here on out, it's mostly new stuff. I should be able to record the next episode and have it out a lot quicker. I can tell you that. It'll probably be maybe 3 days from now, or yeah, from the upload of this episode that I'll be able to get the next one out. I'll have to see though. Yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. What interesting stuff. Interesting stuff indeed. I'm kind of sad that we missed, we missed a lot of the doors on our first playthrough, but knowing the context of everything, it makes things a lot more clear, like a lot easier to understand. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one when we do more Hikikomori stuff. Take it easy, guys.